Illinois, Virginia, Ohio, Texas, and California have the highest concentration of data centers in the U.S. Residents in those states have seen their electricity bills go up substantially this year.
If we look at Department of Energy data, on average, electricity prices have increased about 6% year over year from August of 2024 until August of 2025. The independent market monitor for PJM found that data centers are overwhelmingly responsible for the increase in capacity prices.
A data center campus running at the lower end of peak demand uses roughly the same amount of power as the population of San Francisco. Meanwhile, data center electricity demand is projected to rise 15 to 20% every year through 2030. That will get expensive for American residents.
PJM is the largest grid in the nation. It covers 13 states and 65 million people. PJM holds a capacity auction every year. It's basically an auction that secures power from power generators to ensure that that power is available if there's a particularly hot summer or a particularly cold winter. The auction that was held in 2022, the total amount that PJM was going to pay for capacity was $2.2 billion. In the following auction, it rose to $14 billion. That's more than a 500% increase. What this watchdog found was that 60% of that total cost could be attributed to current data centers and to forecast data center load. The reason why that matters is because capacity prices are passed on to consumers. Affordability and cost of living is obviously at the center of American politics right now. Trump campaigned on this in 2024. He promised to reduce electricity prices by 50% in his first year in office. That has not happened. There was a letter that was sent this week by a group of Democratic senators led by Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut, basically accusing the administration of not doing enough to ensure that consumers are insulated from data centers' impact, and also basically accusing the White House of being too cozy with big tech. In the elections last week, affordability was obviously a major issue. Mikey Sherrill and Abigail Spanberger campaigned on this in the gubernatorial elections. They won in landslides. Sherrill has promised to declare a state of emergency on utility rates and to freeze prices. Abigail Spanberger has promised to make data centers pay their fair share.
Roughly 80 million Americans say they need to forgo basic expenses like medicine and food to afford their utility bills. A CNBC analysis of federal data estimated that the average U.S. household's annual electricity bill could reach $1,902 in 2025, up roughly $219 from 2022. But these increases in prices can't only be attributed to data centers.
Reshoring of manufacturing will drive that too. But a huge part of the growth in American energy is for exports to our allies in Europe and Asia around the world. And that's separate from AI.